graphic, and I was like, is that a video graphic? Or, oh, we live.
Yes, we live, boo.
Hey!
We are live here at LA Square, right? I'm so excited. What are we talking about today, Ramonica?
Girl. Customer service.
When are we talking about customer service?
You say why?
Yeah.
Girl, it's customer service week. And it's not even what you think. Yes.
What?
It is.
How many of your followers know that? I know they know you as the customer service person.
Girl.
How many of them know?
I told them today. You know, I wrote that a long time ago, and I told them today. I've been dropping stuff on LinkedIn. I've been dropping nuggets over on Facebook, but I'm like, it's customer service week, and this is not for the customers. This is for the business owner. And then customer service week is not about taking care of your customers. It's about taking care of the people who take care of your customers, AKA the employees, or if you have a small business owner, it is about making sure that your systems and your processes are tight. And hell, I'm like, celebrate yourself this week. If you're doing a good job, celebrate yourself.
Yay, you. Look, yay, me. Yay, you.
Very good, darling.
Good.
I mean, like, I can't believe I'm like sipping coffee. It's like a midday coffee break. I'm just
girl, look, I got tea. I usually hold my Tuesday dance parties about this time, but since we've been recording, I take the time and I just kind of like sit back, and I usually sip coffee. But guess what, Ramonica? It takes 30 days. Well, they say it takes 30 days to break a habit, but it's been scientifically proven now that it takes 45 days to break a habit. So my habit was coffee, so I decided I wasn't making any coffee, so I'm sipping tea now. Tea with no sugar.
Are you keto, low carbon, or are you just like?
I just decided I needed to give my kidney and my liver a break because I grew up on coffee. I was asthmatic as a child, and cause we LA Square, right? Down in Mississippi, they gave me black coffee in a bottle.
No,
about to have asthma, black coffee in a bottle, girl. So I grew up drinking coffee from like 6 months old. And then after a while, I just grew out of
coffee and asthma.
Huh?
What's the connection between black coffee and asthma?
Oh, it cleans your bronchial tubes, and it removes it expands your bronchial tubes, and it will help to loosen the phlegm. Anything hot will actually help to loosen the phlegm, but the deep breaths that you have to take to swallow slows down the process, and then you don't panic, that kind of thing, but it opens up the bronchial tubes. But anyway, since we live, we really need to be live.
Live and in business.
Live and in business. Do you want to explain to everyone who we are?
Yes. So, hi, everyone. I'm Ramonica Plishett. I am the lower part of LA, LA Square. I'm in Mobile, Alabama. I'm a business and marketing strategist, and my weapon of choice is helping my clients use video to help them grow their business online.
Okay. Yay! I'm Carmel Vicchio, aka the social media alchemist, helping you turn your regular old content into what? Social media gold. That's right. You know what? And I do it with video and I do it with photos. But I want to give you this statistic because I'm in this course right now, right? And for those of you all who know me, y'all heard me say I'm not taking any more courses, right? But this one ain't paid. This one ain't paid. That's number one. Then number two, when I come drop this science on y'all next year, y'all gonna be like, where the bloop did she get that from? But anyway, the statistic is over 500 million people, unique visitors, come to YouTube every day. Yeah. Video is a banger. Yeah. Video is a banger because LinkedIn got video, 2 forms because they got stories, right? Instagram got video, Snapchat started on video, Twitter got Periscope video. Everybody got video, right? What? Okay, so I don't want to get on that topic. I want to stay true to form to customer service. What is customer service? Because people think it's like, welcome to McDonald's. Can I help you? Can I take your order? Okay, bye. They think it's that. And then you go like, what's so wrong? It's not customer
I do believe that customer service is all about the, hey, how are you? Just the greeting. I think that people feel like if you greet them or if they have a greeting at their business, that they have completed their customer service chore for the day. And that's just not like what it is. Customer service to me is about an experience. What's your take, sis? I think it's an experience.
You know what? Okay, so I have to say this. It's all about the experience and nothing else. It's all about the experience and nothing else.
Mhm.
Because after a while, like you said, certain things, when you walk into a particular store, like Moe's, and they go, welcome to Moe's, you expect that. But the thing that comes after that is what endears you to the brand or makes you say that's a really great place, or I'd love to go there, or it gives that word of mouth because they went that extra mile. You know what I mean?
Yep. Truth.
That's customer service to me. That's me long after I leave the store, with the impression that I have long after I leave the store. What do you think is like one of the worst things that we see as small business owners, as a coach? What's the one thing you see that you like, oh, you need some help with your overall customer service thing, sis? What's that thing?
So
should I get out the violin? Y'all take a picture.
Like molasses. I'm like, so, okay, I'm just going to keep it 100. So there is a thing in the Black community that there's this stigma attached to Black small businesses that historically small or Black owned businesses have had bad customer service. And to me, I don't want to say I can see that. I could see why people have that perception. Again, most people believe that their customer service obligation has been fulfilled when they're like, hey, how are you? Can I take your order? Or what do you need today? When we just, it's about an experience. And so I don't think that some of the business owners understand that customer service is like a step-by-step process and procedure. So I used to work corporate.
Right.
In this whole corporate space, customer service was the name of the game. In other words, we were like industry leaders in the car market. I used to work for Enterprise Rent-A-Car. So, but one thing I was very clear about is that they said, listen, people can go anywhere to rent a car. So I'm going to challenge business owners and consumers to kind of look at things this way. So you can go anywhere, or people can go anywhere and buy the service that I offer now, or the one that you offer. Granted, we bring our own secret sauce to it. But the thing to keep people is if we have this step-by-step process. So whether it's how we interact with them by phone, how we interact with them by email. So what's the communication style? How long does it take for people to receive their products and services? Well, in other words, it's a flow. It's a circular flow, kind of from start to finish, this step-by-step chronological process of the way that you do business. And I know that most business owners look at it like that. They may say, I'm the best hair braider in the world. Okay.
Right.
So, and you should brag about what it is that you do and that you're so great at doing. However, if you get on social, because I've seen some of these, and you're like, you have to wash your hair before you come. It needs to be parted section. Scalp needs to be greased. You got to be here 15 minutes ahead of your appointment time. But if they're 30 minutes late, it's okay. Kind of like it's like they're not thinking about the journey that the client is taking in their everyday interaction with them. And poor customer service. I mean, well, let me stop. I could go on about this.
Well, I think that it's important because, when we start a business, I think that may be the last thing that most business owners think about. And I think that I'm not trying to be funny in this, maybe because I came from corporate. But it's like one of the first things that I was taught in learning about the actual companies that I worked for. Like, this is what we expect. We always expect you to go above and beyond. But the small business owners that I talk to, when I ask them, what's your scope of work for customer service? They go like, well, I answer the phones. I get on these calls and then I follow through. I hold them accountable to a point, and that's what they get. And if they want anything else from me, then they got to pay me. You know what I'm saying? So I think that it's something that we need to expound upon, because it's not something that they even think about. Well, I shouldn't say everyone, but the vast majority that I've talked to, they don't have a scope of work for that. So
yeah, true.
yeah,
So what plays out is that, so if you're a business owner, I probably should have said this to the end, but the way that it works is like this. If you're a business owner and you constantly have complaints, you have a customer service problem. If you constantly find yourself having to explain to people why something didn't get done, chances are you have a customer service problem. If you and or your employees are constantly saying stuff like, they're not going to be disrespecting me, you have a customer service problem. If people are having to wait to do a transaction, an interaction with you, chances are there is a customer service problem. If your reviews are bad, customer service problem.
What if you don't get reviews?
I talked about that this morning. I talked about that just a few hours ago.
Really?
On my personal page, people don't know to do that. And when you present them with this as, hey, this is something that you need to do for business growth or for client attraction, which is a part of business growth, they're like, how much is that gonna cost? Let me get just one rib, sis. You're not doing
yes. I want one fry. How much is fries? One fry.
Okay, I'm trying to put you in the game. These are things that you actually need if you're going to compete. And so one of the things that I hear, and I've heard people say this, and I'm just like, please, somebody bring me a bucket. I'm about to throw up. I've heard several small business owners say stuff, unrelated to customer service, but they'll say, well, people are inboxing me or people are chatting with me on my personal page. I mean, they'll be chatting with Fashion Nova. Okay, first of all, sis, you're not Fashion Nova. That's the first thing. Let's talk about that.
I just found out what Fashion Nova was this week.
Last week.
Let's take a moment. Myself, what is Fashion Nova?
Let's take a moment of silence for that. Hold up. Let me spray.
Well, if you go pray, can you give me one of them DMX prayers though? Because he goes hard in the paint. I'm just.
Ooh, so sis, you're not Fashion Nova. Your day year two business is not the same as Fashion Nova, who's $1 billion industry. So, and plus, you don't know what clients are doing with Fashion Nova. You don't know how consumers are. So listen, I understand you want to be big brand. You want your brand to be respected. But a part of your brand being respected, you got to show up now, sis, like Fashion Nova. Okay. So if you're not showing up like Fashion Nova, don't be trying to pull the Fashion Nova benefits card and say, if clients don't do this and they shouldn't do it here. You don't know that. So I'm always thrown off when people say that. I get it. Everybody wants their brand to be like a big brand, but a part of building into a big brand is just that it takes time. So forget all this microwave stuff, which that could probably play out in some bad customer service. Because if you're that, desperate to be like the Fashion Nova brand, that lets me know like, hey, it's all about you. And the truth of the matter is, being in business is really all about the client, i.e. customer service, which is really
my goodness.
But okay, I was going
to try. Can you rewind and say that again, please?
Being in business, i.e. y'all's gifting, my gifting, Karma's gifting is about serving other people. Yes, we charge a fee to serve other people, but I'm showing up to serve my clients. I'm never on the call like, how can I make myself look good? This is about me, woo, woo, woo. Those businesses who are, and because there's some business owners who make it all about them. Some big business owners, they make it about them. That's not cute. It's not good customer service. I don't want to deal with your drama. I don't want to hear your stories about how you're the greatest champ of them all and we should be glad that you're serving us. We don't want to hear that. That's bad customer service. And more than anything, like it's a turnoff. And so as a customer, I got too much I want to
Wait, sips tea. Hold on, y'all get a picture.
It's so much I want to say about it because let me say this. When I show up and work with local corporate clients, and I have a corporate side of my business. It's me, but it's geared towards brick and mortar based businesses who happen to be local. When I show up and do customer service trainings for those companies, one of the first things they're saying is, I want to deliver customer service like Chick-fil-A. We want a Chick-fil-A experience. And then I say, okay, well, forget about customer service, because the reason why Chick-fil-A has great customer service is because they have amazing operations. I hope until you catch that, if you just trying to hang on to the service, that's bullshit. Because if you pulled up at McDonald's, and I said this earlier today on the stream, if you pulled up at McDonald's and all of a sudden McDonald's was like, hi, welcome to McDonald's. We're having a great day. This is the Bold Chic. Can I help you? You're like, yeah, you're excited. But then what if it take you 2 minutes to get your food? Is it still great customer service? Because I greeted you like a beast.
Right.
But is that still great customer service? No, it was a great greeting. But it took me 20 minutes to get you the food. And it was,
can you pull up, please? Your fries ain't hot.
Exactly. Can you pull up? So it's like y'all getting greeting confused as customer service. It's a part of the process, but it's not the end all be all, because I can greet you like a mofo, but if it's going to take me an hour to deliver a service that should take 5 or 10 minutes, that's not great service.
So where do you think, well, actually, where do people that are starting a business or people who have been in business for a while who thought, hi, welcome to blah, blah, blah. Thank you so very much. Have a wonderful day. Is customer service. Where would you tell them to start? Because I've always thought it was operations, and you did clarify that for me. So where would you have them start?
Exactly where they need to be. Operations. They need to go through the client journey. So one of the things I do when I work with the client, especially again locally, is I go through the client journey and I start with the top person. So if you're a small business owner, you may or may not have any employees. So start with yourself. What does it look like when someone buys from you? How do they buy from you? How long does it take? Is there a follow-up? Or if it's a digital download, are you sure that they get their download? Let me give y'all an example. I always like to tell people real life shit. So I don't want anybody to think like I'm perfect, because Lord knows I'm not. I made my share of mistakes. And that's one of the reasons why we started this group. We wanted to really hit people with the real.
Right.
And so this is kind of like, this is the chat. This is the coffee and the tea chat where we just really drop and share nuggets and wisdom. Like, we each have successful businesses where we coach clients and offer group programs and all this. Understand, this is not that. Okay.
Right.
Not that. This is the chat. Okay.
Right. This is the chat.
This is the chat. Okay. So Becky, get it? All right. This is the chat. Like the top this is the chat. Okay. So Becky, look at I'm just kidding.
No.
I like big butts and a kid. No. All right. Cutting up today. Okay. So when I first started, I remember if someone did a digital download with me, I was the brains behind shipping it off. So it was like they ordered in one place, and then it was like almost like pen and paper. It was like, okay, I got an order. Okay, let me email them this document.
Where? No, for real? They're like, oh, this check will have to go out. Let me send it to you in an email.
4 years ago?
Yeah. Okay.
I'm on the automation game, not right out the gate. I didn't know. So most people didn't know. So now if someone buys something, yes, I don't have to do anything. It's triggered. I know how to set that up. Remember, before we got on the call, I was telling Karma that I used to have an idea, let's just say 9, 10 o'clock at night. The next morning, because I would stay up all night. I would set everything up. I would set up the automation. I would do the graphics. I would put up the sales page. Everything, set up the payment cart, everything. The only thing that needed to be done the next morning would be me saying, hey, y'all, I just dropped something. So I would go live and I would let them know what I just dropped, or I would send out an email. But my point is, it wasn't always like that. Even when I was manually doing things, it was still me going in. I was just like, did I get a sale? Okay, got a sale. Now I got to email them. And some of you guys are probably still doing that today. I just want to tell you, this is a better way. You ain't got to do it like that. Holler at me. You don't have to do it like that.
Right. It's too many ways to do that now. I mean, even without a website, you can still do it in a more automated process.
Absolutely.
Y'all got to holler at us.
Really, you need to go through the process. You need to know what the process is like. And so really, you shouldn't do it. You should get an audit, done, have someone do it, whether you pay someone or you get a family or friend to go through the process and really give you some feedback on, like what that journey is like. And you may say, well, what do you do? Well, I survey my clients throughout every step of the process. If I'm running a challenge, I'm surveying them mid-challenge and I'm asking them, what could we do better? What do you like? What do you dislike? What would you add? What would you take away? After I do, even if I'm doing a 15-minute free chat, I'm still sending them a link. How was this call? What was it like before? Walk me through your process. When someone takes a course with me, same thing. If you're a one-on-one client, same exact process. So I always know where my clients are in the journey. What happens is most people are out chasing new clients. I understand. You want new clients. I get it. Everybody does. The truth of the matter is it's more expensive to get a new client
than it is to keep the old client.
Yeah. So what you can do is you want to keep what you have. Definitely. Most people aren't doing that. That's where they're failing.
Right. Because the churn is real for some people.
Right. They're constantly saying, I got to get some new clients, got to get new clients. The reason why you got to get new clients, you done pissed off the old people. And why you done pissed them off, they're out talking bad about you, as they should. And so now you're like, well, I don't know why this isn't working. Boo, they talking about you. Because
right.
A good customer service process. You may have started off nice, but as you was braiding the hair, you was on the phone the whole time. Girl, I'm so sick of
speaking in a different language.
And it's like, could you get your ass off the phone and do my hair, please, right now? I'm at your boutique shopping. And you playing with your little baby Ray, your baby at work. I get it. You had to bring your baby to work, but sis, could you get like a babysitter or like put a video on for that baby and come service me? I mean, I'm just saying, since y'all want to compare it to a Fashion Nova, when I go to Chick-fil-A, I don't have to deal with whatever they got going on and life stuff. And I get it. Like, okay, if you work from home and you got little kids, soon as you on the phone, you might need to say, ma'am, if you hear a small child in the background, you need to put your professional ass voice on. Ma'am, if you hear
like my phone right now, because I forgot to turn my notifications off.
Handle it. Hey, if that baby going in the background, ma'am, you may hear a small child in the background. Don't worry, I put on a video. Our call is going to take 10 minutes. I just wanted to warn you. Let them know up front in advance, but don't be like, get on the call like you finna handle things, and then little Pookie, my nickname, start screaming, and then you like, hold on, man, I'll be right back. Look, won't do nothing. Why is you hollering at me? I'm tripping today. I shouldn't have had the coffee.
So they did this. So they went to their, huh?
Am I lying?
No.
All right. No lie.
No.
We speaking back.
I've been there. When my kids were young, we work from home. Well, I work from home, and I used to tell them, look, we playing the quiet game. And I'm not playing, but y'all playing. And the first one to talk, you got to go to your room, okay? I'm trying to get this done. You want to go to Cedar Point, you got to be quiet, But I would tell people, look, I got kids.
Right.
I ask them to be as quiet as they can, but they are kids. So let's make this phone call really quick. And then if I can, I'll call you back later this evening after I put them to bed. Or else I would tell people I don't take phone calls till after 7.
Right.
Right. Because I wanted to give them all of me. Right.
Absolutely.
The whole journey had to be not necessarily perfect, but it had to be right.
Mm-hmm.
Right. It had to be right. So
big truth.
Because, we're trying to stay within our 15 minutes. Wink, wink, wink. We already over 24. We had 24 minutes, but I want to wrap it up. So once they go through this customer journey, okay, when they see that they have all that right, everything's working smoothly, right? Should they have a plan for the oops? My email didn't send out on time. My timer is still stuck at 3 hours, and the cart was supposed to close 4 hours ago. What? Because I have to ask that because, like you said, they're gonna go through the journey, and they're like, "Oh, okay, it's popping now. I don't have to worry about it again." You know what I mean?
So this is my statement to my clients for everything. How much money you want to make? So if that's what it is, yes, you need to have, this is where a plan B would be very important, because when shit's gonna happen, stuff's going to pop off, mistakes are going to happen, people are going to be dissatisfied, and people get freaked out when customers start complaining. The truth of the matter is, to me,
I thank them.
Yeah. So when someone's complaining, what they're really saying is, listen, I was expecting A and you gave me B. And so I want A.
Right.
If they don't say anything, that's when you need to be concerned, because we all done heard of when a woman is fed up, it ain't nothing you can do.
Woman's fed up.
So when a customer doesn't call you anymore and they don't say anything, that is where you need to be concerned. That's that silent killer on everything.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm not gonna say anything to Susie, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make sure none of my friends and none of my clients use her again, and we ain't gonna say a word. So all of a sudden what happens is your sales just start to go down. Ain't nobody out singing your praises. Ain't nobody, like, that customer just didn't come back anymore. So instead of like complaining that people complain, complaints are an opportunity for you to get your shit that's broken down in order. Period.
Absolutely. That's why I thank people when stuff don't go right. I thank people. We have Andrea Thomas viewing right now, and she will tell you, like, she and I have worked together. When people didn't have stuff right, I would be like, you know what? I just hired somebody new. I so apologize. Let me correct. Let me auto correct, because things happen, right? Like you said, things just happen. Just happen. So you got to have a backup plan.
You better.
You got to have a backup plan. Now, y'all know that I have been talking. If you follow me on Instagram and Snapchat, then you know that I have been talking about Black Friday, Great Thursday, Cyber Monday, right? And one of the things that I have been telling y'all to do for backup is to make sure your cutoff days is early this year, unless it's local, because the way that these mail systems is set up right now, it's going to be 2, 3, 4 weeks. Do you have a plan? What's your customer service going to look like when somebody last minute order? When the cutoff date was Thursday, and they still like, I'll pay the extra fee. Can you just get it here in 2 weeks? What you gonna do? You need a customer service plan. You need a backup plan.
That way.
What y'all gonna do? What should they do, Ramonica? I'm just asking.
Well, so again, same thing. Customer service is about having a good operational plan. And you just said it. What is your plan? So if you're not encouraging people to get their orders in, or if you're not willing to not be greedy by just letting people continue to order, knowing you're not going to be able to get it to them in time, so now somebody's Christmas or birthday or Thanksgiving or Halloween or whatever is going to be messed up, you're creating a system for yourself, which is why it's important for you to go through your process. Anytime I release something, I got some cosmetic products under.
I know, I'm so excited
right now. I am wearing the Bold Chic red lipstick though,
baby. Popping.
But before I put this out on the market, I'm gonna wear it. Like, I've been wearing this off and on for a couple of weeks now. I've been wearing it by itself. I've been pairing it with other stuff. Why? Want to know what the process is going to take, what the process is like. How does it work? How does it really wear? But then we get into, okay, how long is it going to take me to ship? How much is shipping? All of this stuff. Like, I got to go through my own process before I just put something out on the market and then it's a flop. I ain't got time for that. even now, I already know for Black Friday, somewhere between the products that I'm releasing,
Mm-hmm.
I'm only releasing 60.
Good.
That's people been saying, what are you doing for Black Friday? I got a special offer and there's only 60. And it may be less than that because people be like, go ahead and put me down for one. I want it now.
No.
But I'm just saying, you know what I mean?
Yes. Yes, I know what you mean. So
When
are you going to do Black Friday? Okay, I got to hurry out of here. We're going on 35. We're going on 35 minutes. But before this, I gotta ask you because you know me, I gotta know. And I always got I want to let my people know. So are you doing Great Thursday, which is technically Thanksgiving Day? Are you doing, I know you're doing Black Friday. Are you doing shop small Saturday, Cyber Monday? Is your stuff going to come a week before? Do you have something peppered out through the week? You know, come on, give them the juicy gossip. Come on, drop science.
So to be honest, my plan is to release my stuff ahead of all of that.
Yes.
To be honest,
TNT said they was going to start dropping Christmas movies this month. So
that's what I'm saying. So it's like people are like waiting till that day. So what the plan is that, so what some people do in the digital space is they'll go and they'll get like their old stuff and they might do that. That's cool too, but I like to come up with new things and I'm never at a loss for new ideas. And so this is a time where I can put out some of my smaller offers on stuff and just let it be so that I can clear it off of my notebook, my calendar, my something I've been wanting to do. So it's just the time to put that kind of stuff out there. Plus, I do ridiculously stupid things that I've never done before. Like I did one, it's been a couple of years ago, but I may do it again. I think I did a course. It was like some of my favorite tech tools, and it wasn't just a list. It was like I brought them into a class, like a little workshop, and I walked them through. Hey, this is my favorite tool. That don't help no damn body.
I hate those lists.
This is why it should be your favorite tool also. Like this is how you need to use it in your business. And people are like, well, I don't know about this or that. Then, I could share like an alternative with them. So I like doing those types of things for Black Friday offers just because it's something different. It's not anything that I sold before. I know some people kind of freak out when things that have already been sold at a full price are now at a lower price. They're like, well, I paid full price for it. Well, hey, let's keep it in mind. Y'all like to compare shit to Fashion Nova. They do sales. I'm just saying I like to do some new stuff. And if I sell some of my older stuff, it's usually going in with the bundle of some things. And so you can't say, well, I paid this for it and now it's da-da-da. Well, you can say what you want. It's my business. But anyway, the way that it works is I like to release new stuff. I like
look, and if your customer service is right, that shouldn't be a problem.
Exactly. And I'm going to be honest with you, in my whole entire business life, I have done one refund. And I did that one refund because my old coach, Danielle Winningham, and I were on a platform together and somebody bought something from me and the girl was like, I thought I was buying the Danielle something. I was like, it's no problem. I'm going to refund the money. So some people be like, we got a no refund policy. I don't want anybody's money like that, where I'm just going to take someone's money and then they're like, I thought I was buying it from Danielle. Now, if you sign up for something now, it's just like, it's me. So you're not giving that back after you didn't consume the content. But literally, we're talking about like within 5 or 6 minutes, this girl realized that perhaps she had purchased from the wrong person. No problem. Here you go. Let me give you your money back. But I don't do refunds. Like I'm so straight up about what it is or how I work with people. They not only that they know and they're clear, but then they come back.
Okay. Which is a good thing, right?
Praise the Lord. Yes. I'm so thankful for my one-on-one clients because at the end of the day, I know you and I are a lot alike in this regard. We're trying to help people get a result. Now, we can't guarantee you nothing because, look, you have to do the work. What we want to make sure we're doing is that we're setting the right stage for you so that you can walk on the stage and deliver to your audience. We're giving you all of the props, the costumes, the everything you need to have a good performance. But if your guys don't show up and stand on the middle of that stage, nothing is actually going to happen. So it starts with you making a decision to show up and really execute on what you've learned. I can say that for myself. I've taken some courses before, and I've never said that somebody's stuff didn't work. Because the truth of the matter is, depending on where you are in the journey,
exactly,
it may take me 2 weeks to do it, and it may take you 3 months to do it. And you may say, well, what's the difference? Well, the difference is I might already have a list big enough to get that sales number.
And what?
Start a list.
A what?
An email list.
Let me sip tea again.
I know, right?
A what? We're gonna have to come back on that because
I agree.
Okay.
I agree.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but that was like important. I didn't want somebody to miss that.
No, that's real shiggity right there. That's real.
I didn't want to, you know.
So people don't understand that, you know, when they see this, and just to kind of wrap it up, and I've said this before on, you know, lives, is that when people download something like I have something that's called the 5K blueprint. Okay. And literally it's like I walk people through the process and the step-by-step of what they need to make 5K. Pretty simple, pretty easy. It only works if you have the stuff that I have in the blueprint. And that's for anybody. You can get Russell Brunson's, you can get Gary V's, you can get Amy Porterfield's, you can get Ashley Ann, you can get whoever stuff you want to get.
That would be Kang Ashley. No.
Kang Ashley Ann. Okay, you can get that. You can get whatever you want. You can get whatever book you want. You can get whatever. You can have whatever you like, whatever.
Oh, girl, he just got. Oh,
what's wrong?
What you see what just happened to him, right?
Patron
go down again.
He going to the jail?
Yes. We'll talk about it later.
That's
see, let T.I. take over. But anyway,
what had happened with that is basically, unless you have those things already in place or those numbers, it doesn't work until you get that. Now you can have some success, but if you're trying to make it work just like they made it work, or I made it work, or Karma made it work, you're gonna have to have some of those things already. And if you don't, it's not a problem. You just know you're at this starting point, and the person who's giving you their blueprint is like up here. So this gap is where the work happens. How quick can you do the work? Somebody like me, I can stay up all night and get it done. Like, we can get your website up in 24 hours, your email marketing up in 24 hours. We can have you an idea and a course written in 24 hours. How much money do you have to pay me to do that? But if you got the money, we can make it like I'm free tonight.
Right?
We can do it.
Go over here and do all that. Then come on over here to me, and then I'm gonna have you lay out all your social for the whole calendar year. Whoa, bam, and then everything will be automated. Just saying. You'll be like, I'm running the business and I'm on the beach.
Do you like you do their graphics too, or you just tell them what to put on it?
I do both. So I have a service where I do all the graphics. I'll do your stories, your videos, your trailers. I do all that.
Not the trailers.
No copy, huh?
Not the trailers. Hey.
No trailers. I write copy for you. I have that service. And then I have a course where I teach you in an hour how to do 30 days worth of content. So you have either or, right?
So can next week, I feel like I got interviewed today. I need to interview you next week.
Hold on.
I got interviewed today. I'm interviewing you next week on content.
Why show?
Often they can do it for them. Because I did a content workbook, but it was related to a course. I know how that will really set someone free. And I don't think people understand content. Sometimes they just hear like content, but they don't think they fully understand what all it involves. It's really like your whole business played out.
Yes.
I don't know if they get that.
Yes, but I'm looking forward to that interview, girl. Look, we're going to y'all come with y'all pens and papers and crayons and mascara, whatever you can write.
Oh,
highlighters smell those. So you know, because your olfactory senses with touch, you know, it make you remember more. You smell a lemon, then you remember lemon means yellow, and I need these yield content moments, you know. But anyway. Right. All right, so we gonna get off.
Well, we didn't already got off
40 minutes. Stop talking
like
so
Fashion Nova, girl. We putting out that Fashion Nova content.
I can't even say I felt bad that I didn't know what Fashion Nova was.
One more person like comparing their business to Fashion Nova though, because I'm like, what you're really saying is, I mean, I don't buy clothes from them. They're for younger people. Mm-hmm. That's okay. I mean, I resort to my younger mindset and want to dress like, you know, a little hooch every now and then. So I get it.
Look back at it. Look back.
Take us out on some music on that. Because look, we would just go on for another 10.
I know. Look, I'm about to take us out. I'm about to take us out right now. Thank y'all for coming in and sharing some time with us. Like we always tell you all, we give you the stuff with no fluff. You can drop into our inboxes. You can visit us on LA Square. You know, facebook.com/LA Squared. It's not hard, right? All right. I needed to say that. Let me go put some music on for y'all.